Hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. Let's get into your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone every single time. If you would like me to pick up on your energy in upcoming readings, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you guys have any Capricorn placements and are drawn to watching this, then there will be a message in it for you. So we're starting off with Oracle, and then we will get into your tarot spread. So messages for Capricorn placements, please. What do they need to know? We have transformation. Messages for Capricorn placements, please. Okay, we have vulnerability. And we have trust. Honestly, I don't mean to laugh. We have inner strength. So what I'm getting from this is the first vision I got is an image of Mr. Krabs without his shell. And it's really funny because you guys are Capricorns and you guys naturally have a very, I don't want to say like a cold exterior, and it's no hate. I have Capricorn in my chart as well. I love Capricorn energy. But Capricorn can come across as very abrasive, very cold, very detached. And I feel like what you guys are going through right now is like a total complete opposite of that. It's like you guys are, I literally saw an image of Mr. Krabs without his shell. So it's like with vulnerability, trust, inner strength, transformation, there's some part of yourself that is shedding. There's some part of yourself where you feel exposed. Like you feel like maybe your heart is exposed. You feel like your feelings are exposed. You feel very vulnerable right now. And this is all a process of transformation for you to get you to feel closer to your emotional reality, as well as to what you truly want out of maybe relationships, life, out of yourself. I feel like you guys are really learning to tap into a part of yourself that maybe you have kept hidden for a very long time, that you kept protected for a very long time over a bunch of armor that you wore, maybe to protect your heart, your feelings, your insecurities. But whatever you guys are going through right now, it's beautiful, honestly. It feels like this is something where you do feel uncomfortable, but it feels like it's working out for the highest good for whatever you guys are moving towards. It feels like you guys are expanding consciousness. You guys are healing things. You guys are doing the hard things. I'm hearing that affirmation, I can do hard things. So there's something here about you guys maybe really going through something that shook you, or deciding to undergo a healing process that is very uncomfortable for you, but at the same time you're very determined here. I feel like you guys have a lot of faith right now in the universe, in yourself. You know what you're capable of, and I feel like you guys are going through the fire. It feels powerful. I'm getting an image of someone walking on fire, so it's like you guys are learning how to deal with uncomfortable situations in a very practical and mature way. I almost feel like crying. It feels really good, whatever you guys are doing here. It's like you guys are learning to face your biggest fear, and I'm proud of you guys for that. Yeah, 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands. So maybe you decided to turn away from a situation here that made you feel uncomfortable. And I feel like you guys could be putting up boundaries in a situation. You could be connecting to a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. What is going on here? Holy shit. They are not fitting together at all. Okay, let's try this again. I'm getting that some of you could be, Death, Page of Cups. It's like some of you guys, maybe at one point you turned away from your emotions, or you ran from anything that made you feel anything. And now you're going through this process where you're like, okay, maybe I can feel a little bit. It's like you were faced with something here that really made you open up your heart space. Yeah. And it could have to do with a soulmate connection. A Scorpio for some of you, Gemini for others of you. For some of you, this could even be like a family member or a child that really opened your heart space. So let's take a look here. We're going to do how you can connect to your authentic self. How can Capricorn better understand their authentic self, please? Thank you. What is a part of their identity that they are shedding and shifting? Okay, we have 2. What is a practice that could help Capricorn feel connected to their truest sense of self? And a piece of advice from Capricorn's spirit team, please. A piece of advice from Capricorn's spirit team. All right. Okay. So at the back of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, very fitting for you guys. You guys are the mountain goat. That is your symbolism in astrology. So you guys are able to withstand pressure. You guys are able to go through very difficult things and come out the other side that some signs can't. You guys are the hardest workers in the entire zodiac. You guys are, it's like you guys can go through hell and back and you will come out prosperous. So there's something here about you guys maybe really feeling like you've gone through the ringer, or feeling like you've gotten like piles and piles of responsibility thrown onto you, and maybe you can't see a way out, or maybe you're trying to find that way out. Yeah, there's something here about like literally being pushed to your limit, or being cornered to the point that you have to address something within yourself. Maybe feeling overwhelmed to the point that maybe your emotions come out, or stressed to the point that you break down, or something happens that you need to change something. So let's take a look at these. You guys are taking a beating, definitely, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You guys have been faced with a lot of adversity lately, and I feel like you guys are coming out of it very successfully. So again, I'm going to say that I'm very proud of you guys. Whatever energy this is, it does feel like it was almost your breaking point. So I'm very happy that you're here to watch this with me. So how can you better understand your authentic self? We have the Death card. So yeah, you guys are in this process, completely transformation and death. You guys are going through a process of letting go of your old identity and completely changing that into a new version of who you are. For some of you, it's like you're unrecognizable to others. For some of you, you're unrecognizable to yourself. You might still be in this process of like, who am I? What am I doing here? What are my next steps? But others of you, you're more, it's like you're more complete with the journey. You've healed more than others. It just depends on where you are in the journey on your own, for yourself, your personal journey. But others of you, it's like you're able to look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I'm proud of you. I recognize who I am now, and I recognize everything that I've been able to accomplish, everything that I've gone through. And I'm very proud of who I see in the mirror. I know who I am. So there's just a strong energy of completely like changing who you are as a person from the inside out that you are very proud of. And for those of you who are still in the middle of the journey and trying to find your way, you guys are on the right path. It's going to be painful. It's going to be very hard. You're going to feel hopeless some days, but you guys can do it. If anyone can do it, you guys can do it. I feel like you're being asked here to have a little bit more patience with yourself and try to recognize what comes up for you during this healing process, because I feel like you guys are letting go. It's like you guys are purging a lot of energy. So you guys might feel very tired, very drained. So definitely make sure that you're taking care of yourself here. Understand that it's normal to not recognize who you are while you're in the middle of a transformation process, because you're still letting go of old parts of who you are, and you haven't completely grown into or modeled the version of your highest self yet. So be patient with yourself. Do things that make you feel good. Always listen to your higher self. Always listen to your intuition, and understand that it's a process. What part of your identity are you shedding and shifting right now? Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups. I feel like it's supposed to go this way. Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. You guys are completely closing off a stage of your life. There's heavy Scorpio energy in here, so you could have been connecting to a Scorpio, or maybe you have Scorpio in your chart, or this could just simply be the energy of Pluto being back in Capricorn, back in your sign. So wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, there is a lot of change going on in that house, and I feel like you guys are completely letting go of an old stage of being. I'm literally getting like somebody either facing their biggest fear or letting go of something that they never thought that they would be able to live without. Whether that's a mindset, an object, money, a situation, a person. It's like you guys are learning to be at peace with letting go of something, and you have a lot of faith here with trust, inner strength, and the Wheel of Fortune. You're putting all of your faith in the universe here, and it feels amazing, honestly. It does feel like you're not exactly sure where you're gonna go or where things are gonna take you, how things are gonna end up, but you have put complete trust into the universe. Yeah, it's like whatever you guys are done with, you guys are done with it. You guys are like done, double done with something. And you're looking forward to better days. What is a practice that could help you feel connected to your truest sense of self? We have the 9 of Wands. Taking a look at your boundaries, taking a look at what makes you feel like you have to maybe contract yourself or make yourself smaller. Taking a look at the situations that make you feel like you have to have either too many boundaries or no boundaries at all. So there's something here about taking a look at the situations in your life and how they make you feel energetically, physically, how you feel when you're around certain people, when you're in certain circumstances, certain events, different areas of your life, different like locations as well. There's something here to really pay attention to the way that you're feeling, because like I said, going back to that analogy of Mr. Krabs without his shell, it's like you guys are feeling a little bit more vulnerable than you usually would have been in the past. And this could be making you feel a little bit self-conscious or uncomfortable. But this is your strength right now. This is showing you right now, you're being taught lessons about who you are when it comes to the situations and the people that you surround yourself with. So if you find that you're in a situation with a person that makes you feel very uncomfortable or very unsafe, that's your intuition trying to tell you something. If you find yourself in a situation with someone who makes you feel very good and very energized, and that is also your intuition telling you something. So really pay attention to the signals that your body is giving you right now, because it's very important. So a piece of advice from your guides, we have the Strength and the Magician. Beautiful. This is reminding you guys that you can manifest whatever you want to bring into your life. You guys are extremely strong. You guys are very capable of bringing success into your life. And with the Magician and the Strength, this is giving me, again, a very resourceful energy. You guys are very resourceful. So maybe in the past or growing up, typically Capricorn has a very difficult childhood. It's just the karma that you sign up for being a Capricorn placement coming into this lifetime. But there's something here about you guys learning to take what you have around you and making something out of it. Even if you have nothing, you are able to find a creative way to make something out of nothing and to get yourself out of a very difficult situation. So your guides are reminding you that you still have this strength. This is a power and a gift that was given to you from birth, that you are able to be resourceful and create out of nothing. You guys are alchemists, is what I'm getting. You can take the worst situation and make something very positive out of it. So this is a reminder for you guys, if you guys are feeling less than or insecure or feeling like you want to give up, 10 of Wands. This is your spirit team telling you that you might have something near you, maybe that you don't recognize right away, but there is something either within you energetically, maybe like a talent, or maybe something spiritual, or your higher self, or there is something externally outside of you, like resources, something here that you can make something out of, that you can be creative with to get yourself out of a situation or to make yourself feel better about something. So definitely take a reflection period for yourself. Take a look at your surroundings, your home, the places that you frequent, to see what you can do to change something or what you can do to build something out of nothing here. Yeah, for some of you, it's like there's a missing key, or there's, for others of you, it's just simply a reminder that you can do hard things. Again, going back to that phrase I was hearing, you can do hard things. You guys are completely capable of putting on your big girl pants, big boy pants, even though it might be a very difficult time, in order to keep moving and grooving. So I'm going to clarify some of these. Could we clarify the Wheel of Fortune? Where is this journey taking Capricorn? We have the Page of Wands. I feel like you guys are open to anything right now. Anything that makes you feel good, anything that makes you feel inspired. We have the King of Cups right at the back there. So like I said, again, paying attention to your emotions, to your body, to the signals that you're getting. For some of you guys, you do have a specific energy on your mind here. Possibly a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an Aquarius. Someone that you share a very strong bond with, a lot of love, a lot of memories with, that I feel like you want to move towards this connection. That's a side note for some of you, but mainly what I'm getting here is with the Page of Wands, You guys are ready for something new. You guys are ready to expand your world. You guys are ready for new experiences. And it feels really good. It feels like a kid in a candy store. It's like you guys are ready to go places you've never been, do things you've never done. Clarify the 9 of Wands. We have the King of Cups and the 6 of Swords. And then we have the Star still here. Star, Hermit, Sun, Ace of Swords. What's behind that? 4 of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys are holding back from love. Some of you are very afraid to open your heart because, once again, you guys feel vulnerable. Whatever you guys are going through right now, it's making you feel exposed. And I feel like giving to this situation romantically, whatever it is for you, it's scaring you. It's making you feel like you're not ready. Some of you might feel like you want to self-sabotage. Clarify the 6 of Swords. Some of you are just not ready yet. You're still healing. Simply put there. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are just not ready yet. You guys are working on saving money, making a name for yourself in the material world. You guys want to make sure that you have enough to work with here. Yeah, some of you guys could have taken a loss when it comes to work or your finances. Something that you're trying to come back from. Definitely. And I feel like you guys are you guys are feeling exposed. If you guys don't have your armor, if you guys don't have your money, as a Capricorn, you guys just don't feel the most secure. You guys don't feel the most comfortable. Yeah, 3 of Swords. So there's something here about you guys, yes, wanting to move towards a connection in love, but needing to make sure that you have that stability first within yourself and outside of yourself. Very important to you guys. Is there anything else here that Capricorn might need to know? We have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess, and we have the King of Swords. Yeah, you guys are showing me Hanged Man. You guys are showing me this energy of, maybe you guys were the type of person to do things a very specific way, a very, like by the book way, a very logical way in the past. And now you guys are showing me, like, I'm starting to see things in a different light. I'm starting to approach things differently. And I'm really it's like you guys are showing me, it's like I'm really focused on getting to the place where I want to be, where I'm very secure within myself. So there's something about needing to kind of change the narrative or change the way that you look at healing or changing the way that you look at life in general in order for you to get to the place that you want to be. I feel like you guys have had a complete change in mindset, where maybe you were very practical, very logical before, and now you have a balance. Now you guys have a balance of intuition and logic. You guys have a balance of masculine and feminine. And I feel like this is really assisting you in your process of Hangman, letting go of control, seeing things differently, being forced to maybe, or choosing to see things differently. You have the 2 of Wands. I felt like you guys needed one more. I just pulled open the deck here. So with the 2 of Wands, you guys are working on building the life of your dreams. You guys are in the process of planning, organizing, creating. You guys are very hands-on right now in your life. You guys are trying to figure out the best approach possible. Yeah, Chariot. I feel like you guys are gathering what you need to get moving, but in a different way. So maybe before you approached life in a very specific way and things came crashing down, and that rock bottom moment or that crashing down moment, it taught you like, okay, maybe I need to do things differently. Or maybe you guys had a very spiritual experience here where you guys are starting to see things differently. Whatever happened, something really shook up your life that is causing you to grow into your higher self and to step into a more balanced version of yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and end this off with a few affirmations for you guys. Okay. So, oh my God, it's doing it again. Okay. Can we get a few affirmations for Capricorn? I trust my intuition. My intuition always guides me in the right direction. Yeah, so going back to that Nine of Wands that we were talking about, learning to feel out your environment, to feel out your connections with people. You guys are learning that maybe situations that you put yourself in the past did not work for you, but you didn't realize that because you were not as connected to your intuition. So now that you can feel the truth, you're starting to notice when energies work for you and when they don't work for you. And you're going based off of that now. I am purpose-filled. I am aligned with my divine life purpose and soul mission. Yeah, I feel like you guys are definitely stepping into that. And then we have, I am creating a life I love through my thoughts, words, and actions. I am magical. And then at the back, we have, I am a magnet of self-love. I love all of me caringly and unconditionally. Yeah. So whatever is coming up for you subconsciously through this healing process, you guys may have had a very difficult time accepting this part of yourselves. You might have felt that you were weak or a failure. But now you're starting to see it differently. You're starting to understand that vulnerability is strength. Emotions are strength as well. You're starting to have a lot of love for maybe your inner child or for the version of yourself that is a little bit more emotional, or the version of yourself that is not so put together. You're really starting to accept your flaws and understand that imperfection is perfection in a way. Yeah, it's like you guys are learning to be patient with yourselves, okay with yourselves, accepting yourself completely. Whereas in the past, you may have kept certain things away in your shadow because you were embarrassed. But now it's like, who cares? Now you're like, I want to love all of myself. And I feel like all of this self-love, all of this acceptance is really bringing you not only to the best version of yourself, but it's showing you around you who is for you and who is not for you. So it feels like you guys are having an extreme spiritual awakening here that is leading you to go where you guys need to go. You guys are now aligned with your divine purpose, whatever that is for you, and it feels really good. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for you. I hope I was able to connect to you in this reading, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye.